Hello everyone, this is The Station, a podcast series coming to you directly from the Charles Darwin Research Station, where we dive into stories of science and wonder from the Galápagos Islands. This is Camila Bermudez who's speaking. I am part of the communications department, and today I have Liza Nagode with me. She works at the fundraising department. Hi Lisa, how are you?
Hi Cami, I'm great. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. So actually, I wanted to go back a little bit with you to the beginning. How did you end up here? What are you doing? Where are you from?
So I'm originally from Slovenia, but I've lived abroad for 17 or 18 years, so a little bit of a global citizen. And I came to Galápagos in 2018. So before coming here, I was working for a small grassroots NGO in Mexico. And I was looking for new work opportunities after 1.5 years there. And I came across donor relations officer position here at the Charles Darwin Foundation. So I have a background in conservation science. So for people who work in conservation, who are conservation scientists, it's kind of like Galápagos, it's wow, no? So it was really a dream job. And I went through the process, and I came here in June 2018 when I was offered the position, and I was so excited.
And we've had you here since then. That's amazing.
Yes.
So that's great. So you are here in the fundraising department. As we know, the Charles Darwin Foundation is an NGO. We work with donors. We are not funded by the government, so we need to have this really great donors relation. I know I work hand in hand with you as well, so I know what it is to work with donations and what we're doing, and it is a way to give back to science and to conservation here in Galápagos. So that is great. So here, I know that you've been a little bit all over the place. We've been talking a little bit on the background, but overall in fundraising for you.
Correct, yeah.
So right now, nowadays, like what are you like more involved in conservation, like in fundraising, and like what are you doing today? Like what is your main project right now for us?
Okay. So yeah, my role went evolving over the years in the team, but yeah, I still work a lot with the donors that we have. So donor stewardship and donor communications. So that's really my focus. So reporting to donors. I have a portfolio of institutional donors that we work with the foundations. I manage the reporting for them and make sure they have everything they need. And then also with the individual donors, and that's where it comes. I work very closely with your team, as you said. So the one thing that I find really fun about this position is that it can be very creative. So, for example, recently I worked with your team to develop the Wild Club, which is our monthly giving program, and then like hand in hand with that went the campaign that we did for the 65 years of the Charles Darwin Foundation to recruit 65 new monthly donors. And that was really fun because it was this creative campaign that like focused on different species that live here in Galápagos. And we exceeded our goal actually, which was very exciting. So yeah, this type of results, like when we exceed the goals in the campaigns and get like more people interested and get positive feedback from donors as well, it's very rewarding and like keeps you motivated. But another aspect that I also really like is working with a lot of different scientists. So we are like a little bit involved in each single project. Like there's so many projects that we have here. And like working with everyone and learning about all of them is really fun, and like it keeps things interesting and dynamic. So
yeah, what I always say is that I really like to work here because it's like having free biology classes every day. So it's amazing. They really like to talk about their projects, and it's really interesting to hear them out. So yeah, exactly. I completely understand you on that side.
And also helping them to communicate their work and to different audiences and to donors to like attract more funding to their work. So it's really cool.
It is
to
cool.
Contribute in that way.
I really enjoy working with you because yeah, we do work hand in hand a lot, and it is nice like to see and how we have developed as a group and as a team, because the CDF has right now more than 120 employees between administrative and science and everybody, and it's nice like everybody works together towards the same goal, and like we all have our main jobs, but it's nice that we all end up with the same goal, that is conservation, and to spread the word and to also give back to Galapagos, because Galapagos gives us a lot too. So that is nice. And like for that, so I know that we've been working right now with a lot of specific projects. We now have, we are pushing with our sharks department, with our sharks project, because of all the hiccups that we've had throughout this year with government issues. And now we have also these type of programs that are the adapted species programs, right?
Yes.
And I want to know a little bit further on that, because it can be a little confusing sometimes, because what is happening, for example, we have the adapted hammerhead project, and it's not like, of course, you're not going to adopt a hammerhead shark, but we are helping our shark ecology program with that, right?
Yes, correct. So adopted species, I really consider it my baby, because when I came to CDF, we didn't have that program. But CDF works with a lot of different species. We do research on a lot of different animals here. And it was really something missing, because it's a really fun way also to communicate the work, the research that is being done, right, and the importance of it. And you also see a lot of other NGOs having these programs, and it's going well, people like it, it's something they can connect more with. So I always wanted to do that since I came to CDF. And then during the pandemic, I really had, like, life slowed down. I really had more time to sit down and write all the materials we needed for that. And we started with 5 species. So it was the Galápagos tortoise. We went with most iconic ones. With the hammerhead shark, as you mentioned, with the green sea turtle, Galápagos penguin, and the vermilion flycatcher. So with that we kind of launched that program, and it was also always to support these projects. So that was the objective as well, and to communicate better with the donors on what we're doing. And this year I'm so excited because this program really took off. Also with the help of your team, who has been promoting it and doing different campaigns. So this year we already had over 100 adoptions. So it's very exciting.
That's awesome.
And little by little we're adding more species as the program gets more interest. So this year we added the albatross, we added a puntia as well, to also highlight the plants that we work with. And then the mangrove finch also, which is maybe a little bit of a less charismatic species, but really important because it's very critically endangered, and there are only, as you know, 60 to 70 individuals left in the wild and 15 breeding pairs. So it's a good way to highlight this species as well and give it more support.
Yeah, that is great. Yeah, I am just starting working on that campaign on the mangrove finch. Yeah, definitely what you said. It is not like a very big species, but finches are, well, we are known for Darwin's finches here, so they are very well known. These really tiny birds, they're really charismatic and very well behaved between humans, and we have them all around us right now, but we don't see them here on the table unless we had some food left. So we need to always be cautious with that. Never feed the finches, please, never. But and that it is amazing, yeah, the work that our scientists do. That's what we like to showcase on this program. So the main objective towards the public is to show them what it is. Look, there's a finch.
Oh, yeah, there he goes.
So the main objective of these programs is to show the public what it is about, why we are why we're trying to support them. So
Exactly.
so our scientist, well, she just went on vacation for a very well-deserved vacation, but she stays up north in Isabel Island for about 2 to 3 months, I want to say, throughout the nesting season, right?
This year it was 7.5 weeks, I think, that they stayed there during the nesting season, and so they do various control actions primarily for the different invasive species that are threatening the mangrove finch, which is the red, the fiddleheads, and the avian vampire fly.
Yeah, the Filardin South Sea, yes.
Yes. So yeah, it's very labor-intensive work with climbing trees to access the nests, which are very high up in the mangroves, staying in the flooded mangroves and camping there for so long, and not having to carry all the drinking water with them as well, which is crazy.
In the middle of nowhere for so long.
Yes. So it's very intensive work.
So yeah, so it's mainly that's about what it is about the fundraising department, and it's to help out these type of projects that really need help.
Exactly, and to show the work that the scientists are carrying out to be able to protect the species.
So you've been here for so long, and have you gone out on the field? I know you have.
Yes. No, and that's what's very motivating, right? As well, to like keep you engaged with the work, because sometimes like we stay in the office or behind the computer, you maybe like lose track sometimes of like why your work is important and like how you are contributing. But then going to the field and like seeing what the scientists are able to do as well, because they have funding, because the people know about their work, because we're communicating it well. So last year I went to the field with our seabird team, the marine birds team, and we went to Hispaniola Island for 5 days to work primarily with the waved albatross. So all the monitoring of the population and like monitoring as well their health, because that's the main that's the only nesting site for this species. So that was so fun because I got to learn so much. It on that project. And he's really great teacher. Like he's been doing this for so long, as you know, and it was very fun learning from him, because I didn't expect I would be so involved with the work, but really I was helping out on the field, and it was amazing.
Well, yeah, if you go out in the field, for sure you need to help out, even if we're almost all the time, as you said, behind a computer. We work our main way to help out on conservation is like that, but it is nice, as you said, like to go out on the field and we feel it and we know, because that is the only way that we also learn what we are doing and how we can communicate it and how we can show it to the public as well.
That's a good point.
What we are like, this is the way that we are helping out, and we all try to do it, so that is great. So thank you also too for helping out. I've been out on the field as well. I went to Isabela Island with the Scalesia project.
Ah, okay.
So that one was also a very tiring but fun. But Española, it is the southernmost island, and there's nothing there, and there's no shadow.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, it's very intense work. Yeah, like one doesn't really envy scientists for having to do that all the time. Like suddenly office seems so nice and comfortable.
Suddenly I miss my office.
No, but it's great to be able to do that. And then also here on Santa Cruz, we do a lot of work and we have sometimes opportunities to just go for a day, which is always great. So for example, with the giant tortoises or with the little vermilion flycatcher, I went a couple of times, and you always learn something new, and it's always a very fun experience to like get out of your zone every now and then, of your computer zone.
Yes, and very encouraging as well.
Yeah,
that is great. We now know, like, because of working with them, we know like what they like our scientists, what they're working for, and how they're working for conservation. But this is also that motivates us as well, because that's how we ended up here, because Galápagos is in the middle of nowhere. It's almost 1,000 kilometers off from Ecuador continental coast. So, but what motivates you? Why did you end up here? Like, what are your expectations for the next 5 to 10 years? Do you want to still be here? Do you want to go somewhere else?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Yeah, because I've been here for 7 years now. And I mean, for me, it has been great, obviously, to like contribute to the work that we have just been talking about. But also because my background is in conservation, and that's always like what I saw myself doing, to be in that field. But also because of the community that is formed here at the research station, which I really enjoy. And I made like many lifetime friends here in Galápagos. And I like this like sense of like family that we have with like our teams. And I think my team is, I love them. I think I have the best team ever. So these things really like, I think are very important in a workplace. And it really like kind of keeps you going as well for so long. Because originally when I came here, I thought, oh, it's going to be, 2 years. I think a lot of people say that when they come here. Like, oh, I'm coming for 2 or 3 years and then I am leaving. But it like kind of, it like sucks you in the place. And no, it's really fun. Yeah.
It's been quite a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, Galápagos always surprises you. It's like such a small place, but something's always happening, and it's so fun, and it's nice to be here and to help out, definitely. That is great. And curious question. So we do have a lot of animals here and species. Personally, me, I love sea lions. What is your favorite?
Oh, yeah. My favorite in Galápagos.
And why, of course.
Well, I really like penguins in general. Like, I find them very funny. So, yeah, I guess penguins, yeah, and they're very cute, like, yeah, fun. And very smart as well. Like, recently I was watching this documentary that came out on the National Geographic, all about penguins. And you see these action shots from Galápagos when they hunt. And yeah, no, very intelligent, so yeah.
Yeah, and we do have an adopted species for penguins as well.
Exactly. So please, if you're interested in adopting a penguin, you can visit our website.
Yep. Thank you so much, Liza.
Thanks, Camille.
And thank you everybody who's listening and watching us on Spotify or YouTube. Don't forget to listen us next time.